tell you a story about the house run blue. Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus so late. Down on the corner, out in the street.
Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much.
My baby, she run up with the bus driver. And you know that don't seem right.
You're listening to the Bus Stop Blues with Road Bill, Kevin Purcell.
You have to, maybe put some percussion underneath that one of these
perfect.
days.
It's perfect.
No, hey, listen, you know how Bill LeClaire put that, he put the music under Sean Ferguson's thing? Did you see that today? He emailed us. Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, was it good? I didn't get a chance to hear it. No, it wasn't.
Of course
good.
it was good.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
No, it was no good. Well, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
To you, my friend.
I know that you're probably tired like I am because it was a weekend.
It was. We're going to get to that. Hey, good evening, Music Land. Welcome to your premier blues music personality and history podcast.
Mostly personality.
Well, let's slow your roll there, buddy.
All right, take it easy.
I'm your host for the evening, Road Bill. With me, as always and ever, a Mr. Kevin Shoeshine Purcell.
Let's change it to Kevin Personality Purcell, since
Kevin Shoeshine Purcell.
All right, so all right.
You can keep digging at that. The more you scratch at that, the more of a scar it's going to leave.
I'm going to call myself something else.
I'm going to call you late
I'm
for
going to
dinner.
call myself Steam Train.
Hey, you can listen to this show either live on 98.3 FM on your dial there, or you can catch us on any of the podcast platforms that you listen to, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, Pandora, you name it. Apple, we're on there. You name it. Done.
We're on all of them.
Every single thing
one
you
of
can
them.
think of, I thought of.
But also, people can go to the busstopblues.com and see everything anyway.
If you want to save a bunch of time and have your life just...
You don't want to be...
that happens. As soon as you hit send on that, the screen opens up and... Oof, da. Hey, if you want to send us a message, you can do it via Facebook, Instagram, or X, or that Blue Sky thing. That's a little bit on the newer side. Or just send us an email at thebusstopblues@gmail.com. We do have a Patreon. We love our Patreon people. Please go there, check it out. They're the best.
One day we're going to have a party for them.
Sure.
All 2,000 of them.
All two of... Yeah. Two something.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, so get ready to punch your ticket and hop on the big bus as you make your way to the back seat and get ready for a good time. We have another great episode of the Bus Stop Blues.
Have they ever stopped being great, really?
We had that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That
one time. Yeah. I wasn't here.
Today we're going to be featuring songs by the likes of Stevie Ray Vaughan, some Santana, some Chicago, some Billy Joel, the Eagles, Van Halen, James Legg, and Howard and the White Boys on a blues show. Do you like this carnival music I got for you?
Yeah, that's pretty
I know how
creepy.
much you love it.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Perfectly creepy for a Sunday.
Right. All right, that's enough of that.
It's going to start being like the Sven Gulli show.
I was wondering how long it would take for someone else to notice.
That's good stuff.
Yes.
Gotta love a little. You know what? I wonder if there's a genre there. Carnival blues.
Something.
We could probably do it. I mean, how much you want to bet Billy LeClaire knows how to play carnival blues?
I'd bet $1 on that.
I'd bet $1 if I had one, but I generally don't.
How was your weekend, sir?
It was crazy. We had a good time. I mean, we did a show, of course, last night. At the Root Doctors were at Hey Nani's.
Sure.
Standing room only.
That place come unglued.
Did they?
A little bit. I mean,
yeah, we got
right
some
from the
standing.
walls.
We got some standing
some of that
ovations.
paneling was coming down.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thankfully that we didn't have to call the ambulance. No, they were. The people. You know what? The thing. You know what I was thinking about? How fun we left there last night. I was like, all of our bands should just play listening rooms.
Wouldn't that be something?
Because everybody's got to listen.
Wow.
They don't get it.
I don't listen.
No, most of the time that's true. You don't hardly ever listen to me.
I'm too busy hooting and hollering out there.
Most of the time on this show, you don't listen to me.
What?
On our radio show, see?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Once again, not paying attention. No, we had a good time. Mike Church, Rob Anderlich, Tony Root, and Drew Littell on the drums.
Yeah.
Big, good, fun show. Lots of fun.
We got a surprise visit from one Billy LeClaire.
Bill LeClaire came
he
right
didn't
up
play.
on stage. No, he didn't.
So that was kind of
he's
disappointing.
always playing.
Wow.
Because he's a player.
He's got the carnival
He's a
music
player.
playing in his head.
Yeah.
He's another one that keeps bugging me about the carnival music. You two are cut from the same cloth, brother.
Yeah, we must be, because he walked right up on stage like he owned it.
Well, he did also do that. Yes, sir.
In the middle of the show. Oh, God
That's how that's done.
God love him. And then he joined us for a little after party until
when? And Bill told me some stories. I'm not going to repeat any of them on air because I don't think he'd appreciate it. But
he might.
He might, but I'm not going to, unless I get the document signed in triplicate, that will not be repeated.
You mean just like his life stories and stuff? Yeah, he has
Bill's
some
led a
crazy
life,
ones.
man.
Yeah, he's got some wild stories.
Yeah.
If we ever do Tales from the Road, like we want to do Tales from the Road and just invite him in for one big tale from the road.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
got
gonna,
a lot.
He's
lived
we
quite a
need
life.
to change the subject.
Yeah, and now, because now everybody's going to be asking about it. Bill, Claire, what were they talking about?
Nope.
No, it's been a busy weekend for me because I'm about to be a granddad.
Oh, you've said that a bunch of times.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've told anybody yet.
No, it's a big secret. It's the worst kept secret in the league.
So we're in the league. We're excited about that. We're going to be grandparents for the first time
nice.
Grandparents. So we're looking forward to that, and it's happening I don't know, within the next week. I think. Well, you never know.
It's not up to you.
They decide.
Right?
Yeah, they decide. But yeah, so we're
and then they decide everything for the next 13 years.
13?
Well, then that's about the time where you're like, listen, pal.
Listen, you got to start paying rent.
Down.
You got to start paying rent.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Yeah, no, it's just out of curiosity, just like being out in the crowd at Hey Nani.
Yes, sir.
What your take on this is what's amazing to me, sort of the big difference between like a regular nightclub. Mm-hmm. Where you're pretty much, a lot of times you're just playing above the din because there's people talking, they're dancing, and glasses are clinking and all that kind of great sounds.
Sure.
I love those sounds. It's the soundtrack of my life, actually.
Preach.
But then to play in a place where the MC literally says,
"Shut up,
shut the heck up,"
right,
and listen to the band. And then so what happens is you get you get more of an Austin City Limits type thing, like where people are really listening. So if you do a good you have to do a good solo.
Oh, right.
So when you do a good solo, everybody claps like they do it in like some of those smaller concert venues like that.
Right.
And is there any more of those? Is there any other listening rooms around the Chicagoland area that you know of? Is the venue a listening room or no? That's not. No, they have a bar in the whole shebang. I think what's interesting about the venue, because that's where we saw.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, I don't want to say that's the one in Aurora, right?
That's where we saw Chris.
Yeah, their
Duarte.
bar service wasn't
the greatest.
And
it also, the entire place was carpeted. Isn't that weird?
That's weird.
That's a little weird. How do you dance on carpet? Well, I mean, you can always cut the rug.
Hey, you didn't ask me what I did this weekend.
I was about to.
Okay.
But I kept talking.
I know.
And that's a problem.
You made it about
that really
you.
is a problem.
And while most things are about you.
Well, we were just talking about what you did this weekend. You were in the audience.
I was with you.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So
but
what else
before
did you
that,
do?
My weekend started on Thursday.
What did you do?
My lovely bride and I participated in Chicago Restaurant Week. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's pretty fabulous. So
What do you mean? What do you
highly
do?
recommend it. You go to a restaurant, you sit down, and they give you a Chicago Restaurant Week menu, which is a number of different, what do they call it? Each level of food they give you. So you get you pick a appetizer, you pick a courses. It was like a 3 or 4 course or 5 course depending on the place that you went to. You pick all the things you're gonna eat, and then they just they bring you food here, they bring you food there, and it's a set like $40,
Are they still doing
$60. Well, it was called Restaurant Week, and so that was last week. They might still
So it
be
was
doing
over
it.
as of tonight.
Perhaps.
Probably.
Google it. Let me know how it was. But there was some money for promoting it. But I tell you what, we had some really good food.
That's great.
And
How do you know what restaurants are involved?
You go to there's a website.
Oh, okay.
And then there's some that are out kind of out the outskirts way, but the closer you get into the city, they're all over.
All right. Which
It's
one
over.
did you go to? You want to pump them? Where'd you go?
They didn't pay me.
Oh, all right.
So I'm not going to say I went to Pescaderos and Wildfire. Right.
2?
We went Thursday and Friday.
Oh,
we had such
okay.
a great time on Thursday. Like, let's do it again.
Oh, okay.
So,
and where's Wildfire?
in Lincolnshire.
Okay, I've heard of that place.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It was
Wow, that's a
great. It was
that's a
really
great
great.
idea.
It was
And
a lot of
was there
fun.
was
The
there
restaurants were great.
not that it's a big deal, but was there a reason why you didn't call your friends and let them know that this is happening? No, I'm just saying. It's not a big deal. But a lot of times people would call their friends and go. But I know it depends on who your friends
Look,
are, I guess.
The fact of the matter is any given week we spend about 3.5 to 5 days together.
But I thought
It's okay to take a break.
We were
sir.
friends. But I
well,
thought we were friends. I
I'm
didn't say we
pretty
had to
sure
go to the
we're joined at
restaurant
the
with
hip.
you. We could have gone to some restaurant.
Well, that's true. But then we spent the Saturday night
kidding.
together.
Okay.
No, I know.
Take it easy.
No, make me feel bad. It's cool.
I know. That's I'm good at that.
Really good at it.
Wear your kilt of
good
guilt.
at it. Right. The kilt of guilt. Woohoo! No, okay.
Just keep it. And you're not even Scottish.
Scottish.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
It's
All right, so
Tunage? You want to play a tune?
let's play some. I want to hear this guy.
Yeah,
you
so-
said this. You went searching for.
I
This
did.
guy.
We came up with "Drink It Away" by James Legg. You did a little bit of digging on our boy James. What'd you come up with?
Well, apparently he's in a band called the Black Diamond Heavies, and it's just 2 people. The guy on
Then
keyboards.
they're not that heavy.
Guy on keyboards and a drummer. They could be together.
I
Maybe
guess.
together they're 400 pounds.
Well, let's listen to James Legg.
All right.
When the lights go down all around the town, people are falling asleep. Find me out just roaming around, living out on the street. She left me here so long ago, the whole thing went right. I don't give a damn for her. She'll miss me when I die. I'll drink it away. I'll drink it away. I'll drink it away again. I'll sit here alone with my bottle, and sometimes I smile on my friend. say I look closing. Tell me in a cry. Can you lend me one more whiskey? I haven't got a dime. I raise up my glass and I sing you a song. It just might make you cry. That way you will remember me if ever I shall die. And I'll drink it away, I'll drink it away, I'll drink it away again. If I still remember tomorrow, I'll drink it away again. I'll drink it away, I'll drink it away, I'll drink it away again. I'll float on an ocean of whiskey, I'll drink it away again. I said I'll float on an ocean of whiskey, I'll drink it away again.
All right,
You
then.
drank it away.
James Legg.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Black Diamond Heavies. There you go. I never heard of them. But,
Yeah.
you know, I guess, yeah, that's a very interesting...
It's
he's
interesting.
Like, he's
It's
like
fun.
He's like the Jimi Hendrix of...
Now.
All right, he's the Jack White. He's the Jack White of the blues, just a drummer and a keyboard.
Oh, my goodness. All
Wow,
right.
that is really something. James Legg. Look him up. Black
You are
Diamond
now
Heavies.
tuned in to your number one
Tales from Row.
Yeah, no, you know what? I got a very interesting Tales from the Road this week.
I'm listening.
It has to do with our past
Our past friend,
past guest, Sean Ferguson.
Sean Ferguson. Yeah.
He was the guitar player for the Nightburners for a while back in the like the late '90s through the early 2000s.
Yep.
We had a lot of fun. Oh man, I remember one time
The man, the myth, the legend.
we were in Wakanda and we were it was like 2 a.m. We were at the Village Inn over there and they were closing up 2 or 2:30, and we were kind of gooped. And
You don't say.
we went out. We laid right in the middle of the street. Right,
Oh.
right. I would never do this anymore.
Main
but
Street
on
there?
Main Street, just laid in the
Nice.
middle of the street, just screaming like, "Where are the cops when you need them? We
Seems-
could get run over by a car, and there's nobody saving us." We were just like,
Seems like a great idea.
"No, it was a very bad idea." That's why I told it.
Yeah. No.
I'll tell the
I
story.
was supporting you.
But this thanks.
Right.
This story is even a greater idea. No, this was funny. We were. I don't even know if like the Lindys don't even know this. Like Lori and I don't think they know this story.
Yeah.
Lori and Brittany and even Kellen. He would
Right.
have been too young
The
at the
Barths.
time. Oh my God, we had just done a show. I think did a show at Lindy's. If it wasn't Lindy's, it was somewhere close by. But I think it was Lindy's because we were partying on the beach.
Uh-huh.
And eventually everything closed, but we were
As
still
2
there.
a.m. will do.
Yeah. Well, I think it was. Yeah, that might have been. No, I think Lindy's closes earlier than that.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know, but whatever it was middle of the night. So we were making some. There was a whole bunch of us. A whole bunch of our fans were with us, and Ferguson. We were all just partying and stuff and having a great time. And we were making so much noise, somebody called the police. So the
As
police,
Wakanda will
so
tend
the,
to do.
The Wakanda police come down there, and strangely enough, just one though. You know how they usually travel, and they almost
Was the early
almost always in
2000s?
pairs.
His life was different.
Yeah,
then.
they only needed one guy. And he came and he was like, "Hey, you guys can't party on the beach." And we're like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "The only way you can be here is if," he said, "is one of those boats out there yours? One of the boats at the docks at Lindy's?" and Ferguson quickly I was ready to go.
Quick on his feet, huh?
No, I was like, we don't own a boat. Ferguson, he didn't want to leave. So he was like, "Yeah, one of those boats are ours. We just got off the boat." And the cop was like, "Oh, all right, well, you got to get on your boat. You can be on your boat. You just can't be on this beach. It's like private property." So we started walking. He was like, "Yeah, all right. Hey, everybody, let's go to our boat." We started walking out on the
Doing
dock.
the slow march on the dock.
We started walking. We were going real slow, hoping that he would go away. We went
Right.
way out there, and then we were hoping he would go away, but he was sitting at the end of the dock with his flashlight, on his shoulder, like,
Right.
"Which boat are you on?" So all of us are we're laughing and we're talking, and I hear Sean goes, hey, this is our boat. Yeah, he's like, hey, officer, we're getting on this boat right here. And at this point, I'm talking to a couple other people right now. He steps on the boat, and I remember this, but I didn't know that this is what happened. But he stepped on the boat, and he was so gooped, he pushed the boat out, and then so he was doing the splits, and then he fell in the water. No, right. But this was the thing that everybody else that was there was like, so everybody was gooped. had been drinking all like night. You know, it's 3 a.m.
Talk about
and this
din
girl,
of noise.
This girl comes up to me, one of the girls that was there. I don't remember. She was just a fan, and she was just a short little thing. And she comes up to me and she taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, yeah, what's happening? She's like, do you have a friend like from Alabama? I was like, yeah. And he was like, is his name Sean? And I was like, yeah. Why? She's like, well, I think he's drowning over there in the water. I was like, what? He fell in the water and nobody's pulling him out. And I was like, well, so I run over there as fast as I can. And the scene that I saw is one of the most famous scenes of all time. Sean is under the water, but somehow he is holding up his beer.
Oh,
his beer is above the water. He's holding it up almost like a
man's got to have
an
priorities,
like an anthem or something. I know. He had him. Yeah. Because I grabbed his arm and I pull him out of the water, and he's just He's covered in seaweed and he's spitting water out. He was like, I have no idea where I was. I didn't know if I was upside down or right side up. And he said, you know that whole thing about how your life passes before you? He's like, that's all true. And I was like, how could you not know if you were right side up or upside down when you saved your beer? Your beer was above the water and you saved your beer, but you don't know where you were. He's like, no, it was really dark down there, man. So the rest, we just laughed around. And we just kept partying. Sure. The cop was like, okay, I guess that's their boat.
Oh, wow.
He was willing to drown for it. Yeah. So great story, Sean. That's your a great story. I wish that would have been me.
Wow. Well, at least you weren't soaking wet.
Plenty. I know. He kept partying anyway. He was like soaking wet down to his skivvies.
Summertime by the water.
That's right. That's lake living.
Rock on.
That is lake living. So that's And we that'll probably happen to us again soon. Something like that. Almost happened last night.
Well. What? We start calling you Kevin Snowbank Purcell.
You don't remember?
No. All right. Well, Musicland. Tonight we are sitting down with a man who doesn't just support live music. He builds a home for it. Our guest is the owner of Sundance Saloon in Mundelein, Illinois. And if you've spent any time in the local music scene, you already know Sundance is more than a bar. It's a proving ground, a clubhouse, and a lifeline for working musicians. Bob has created a room where the guitars stay loud, the dance floor stays full, and the music always comes first. From blues to country to rock and roll, the Sundance Saloon has become a cornerstone of Northern Illinois live music. His commitment to artists and audiences alike is the reason the lights stay on and the amps stay warm. So grab a stool, lean in close, help us welcome a true friend of live music and keeper of the flame. Ladies and gentlemen, the owner of Sundance Saloon, Mr. Bob Carlson.
Mr. Bobby Carlson. Fantastic. Thanks for coming on the show.
Welcome, Bob.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's great. He waits for the applause to die down.
It's great. He's a professional. That is fantastic. So lots of things going on at Sundance Saloon all the time. And I was actually kind of surprised, and probably you were too, when I asked you how long have you owned it. And you may have surprised yourself. No, you've owned it now for how many years?
Let's see. May 1st was our first day of business, 2015. So it'll be 11 years here real soon.
11 years in
just
May.
Shy of 11 years. Yep.
That is fantastic. I know because obviously we've played in clubs our whole lives. I know it's hard to pay the bills. I know it's hard to keep a club open. I mean, unless you have one of these places, where it's just a packed house every night, because some of these places, I don't know what they do. I think they may sell they might be selling morphine or something. I don't know, but there's places that are just always packed for some reason, and I think it's mostly dance music. It's all that kind of stuff. It's all the young, but then there's the people out there like yourself that loves real music, live music, real music, and. We are blessed because we play at a lot of places. We are blessed.
Sure.
Oh, and we play at a lot of places where the people who the reason that they own the places, they love live music. But you got a special situation there because I mean, we play a lot of places. Sundance is huge. It's a gargantuan place.
That stage is friggin' fabulous.
It is. It's awesome. We were just there for the Wolfie, birthday party. That was awesome.
Yeah,
There was just loaded with rock and rollers. What a great show. Everybody out there in Music Land, keep your calendars. I mean, you got a website and everything, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll tell everybody what that is, but you guys
maybe.
Anybody who lives around here, you got to see what's going on at Sundance. There's always great stuff going on. I didn't even know Bill invited me to the rock and roll thing, and we went there.
The Wolf Jam.
The Wolf Jam, and it was fantastic. And I didn't know. I wasn't expecting anything, but I went there and I was blown away by all that talent. There was just talent galore, and not necessarily the kind of music. A lot of the music was not the kind of music that I would go see. But I grew up in the '70s, so I like a lot of '70s rock, and these guys were handling it, man. They were handling it good.
And I mean, as jam sessions will be, they were turning musicians in and out and changing instruments and different players each song.
Yeah.
Dan Peters, Jeff Anthony was out there, Pino was out there. I mean, they had Keith Semple was out there.
Yeah.
Chris Rhodes was out there. It was just switch song play, switch song play. Like it was pretty fabulous.
And there's probably not a whole lot of other places around here that could have been done, except for the Sundance Saloon.
I would agree.
Did they call you? Have you done that before? You done the rock?
Yeah, so that was a celebration of Wolfgang Paul, the drummer's 21st birthday.
Who named him Wolfgang?
His parents probably.
It's his legal name. It's a great
fantastic
name. His father's Tavo was a rocker in the scene for years, and we did one for him when he turned 18. 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And it was a big deal, and it was a fundraiser, and we got, pulled some money, and he was able to buy an electronic drum kit. And of late, maybe 6, 8, 10 months ago, he was asked to join ARA. So he is the new drummer for ARA.
Oh,
and, what a nice invite to get when you're 20.
No
right?
kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Because those guys are fabulous, and they play everywhere. I mean, I think they've been around 35, 36, 37 years.
As long as we have, for sure.
It's a long time. So that's not easy to do. And there's quite a few original members. In the band, so
that's amazing.
So they just asked us to host it again for 21. And I said, sure. We got to give a shout out to Chris Bobrowski. He is a well-known musician in live music community. But he orchestrated everything you saw.
Wow.
Him and Wolfie did. But Bill was talking about the changeovers and the switch outs and this and that. You got to have an OCD guy doing it because he is one of the most detail oriented. Yeah, well, they're few and far between, right? I'm not one. Just ran like clockwork. So it was cool. It was really cool. And these guys, they all rehearsed their parts, right? But they never played that song together.
Right.
And to step up there,
just know their stuff. Yeah.
And close to nail it.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Wow.
I mean, no rehearsal. Just all right.
Great.
You do the guitar, you do the bass, you do, and then it all just
love it. Yeah, that's talent. That's talent. Everybody gets on stage and knows their stuff.
Pretty cool.
And there was a lot of guys there that I've heard about for a long time and had never met. So it was nice to go shake hands with a lot of those guys. Some great singers up there, just amazing. Do any of the guys? So, I would assume that a lot of people that were there probably play with their regular band at Sundance. They probably do that.
I'd say majority.
We need to talk. We're going to talk to Bobby about doing a thing like that for the bus stop blues.
Bus stop blues jam too.
Jam for like on a Sunday and have just special guest galore.
Right.
And Mr. OCD over here.
Right.
Yeah.
Rock
He's
on.
in. Bobby's in.
You got a stage manager?
Let me write that down.
Yeah. So tell me just
how do you
real
spell
quick.
in?
Oh, N-I. Yeah.
It is not.
N-O. Spell N-O.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
So tell me real quick, why is the place so huge? But briefly, because it's a long story, but briefly, why is the place so huge?
So it's I'm going on the lore, right?
Okay.
I've really never.
I love lore.
Really never spoken.
You're
to
a lore.
The gentleman that owned the building and leased it to me. We had one phone conversation. He was in Key West, Florida. He's a resident of Mundelein, but he was down in Key West, Florida. We had one conversation. I was assuming the lease of the previous business that we bought out. I think it was called the Loaded Buffalo at the time.
Right.
The Drunken Bison.
Absolutely foolish, stupid. Anyway.
Yeah.
Dumbest name ever.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, Bob.
Gotcha.
Going there to get loaded. No, it was dumb. So I reached out to him, talked to him on the phone with my younger brother, and he agreed to terms. And then, unfortunately, had a heart attack.
Oh.
While down in Key West.
Oh, man.
And, we were in limbo for a while because there was all kinds of estate things going on. And thankfully, his brother, who was with him in Key West, is his attorney. And he verbally told his brother what he had agreed to. So when the smoke cleared, his brother honored the verbal agreement.
I'll be damned.
Otherwise, we'd never be there.
That's
I
rare.
don't know what
That's
happened.
rare of an attorney.
It's really weird. I agree. He honored it. They after they.
That's amazing.
All the arrangements and the family got through that. So we stepped in and took over. And,
wow.
But the history is the building. The gentleman that the reason I told you about the gentleman who passed in that conversation is he built that building years ago, and it's my understanding that it was a 5 or 6 unit strip mall. There's a grocery store, a liquor store at one time on the end where our current outdoor facility is, our outdoor patio, which is quite large. So it was a large
that building was a strip mall?
The building that you were in is a strip mall.
Get the hell out
They
of
were
here.
individual.
So huge.
If you look really closely, you can kind of see it.
I will be looking more closely.
And as years progressed, I think a bar was always part of it, right?
Okay.
Or some point shortly after it was built into a strip mall. And Bighorn, Little Bighorn are names that it used to be called and were known for. A lot of history in the building.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s, as Kevin mentioned, when he grew up. Just kidding.
I did.
So, I mean,
If I
bands
ever
like
did.
Ted Nugent played the stage there.
Nice.
Not the stage that you see.
Right.
Much
But he
smaller.
played the stage that was there. Yeah.
Cheap Trick a couple of times.
Wow.
As we progressed into the 80s and 90s, just dozens and dozens of upcoming country artists that now are huge played there right before they got huge.
That's great.
The fella that owned it, I guess, was tapped into a agency out of Nashville that used to bring them through. I'm talking about like Rascal Flatts, Blake Shelton, Miranda Lambert,
right.
Gary Allen. I mean, he gave me a list. It's amazing, and
Wow.
they're all monster stars.
Yeah,
now.
people that now the building would collapse if they tried to play there. There'd be 10,000 people in the parking lot.
And I've incessantly reached out to him, like Twitter or whatever it's called now, and said, "Hey man, remember that little joint you played right before you made? Yeah, why don't you
Come on back.
Why don't you just come do a 3-song visit? You know?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Help the guys who helped you.
Yeah, next time you're in Chicago, come on.
Nobody's ever answered me.
Well, they may one of these days. You never know what will trigger it.
My label says.
Yeah, we get a lot of that too.
Our label says what?
Our
It's a little big machine.
Our label
you
says
pull the little
closed.
string out of it, and it goes. The cow says.
Well, that is amazing. So you've been running it all this time, and you don't. Is there genres of music that you will not have in there?
Moo is what the cow says. By the way.
Yes.
I don't want to leave it the cow.
Yeah, you didn't want to leave that.
I will not hire bands that play music where it sounds like they're angry and yelling at their parents.
We're never going to get in
I call
there.
that death metal. You won't
Satan
ever see
metal,
that
yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much opera. Not that I have a problem with it. I just don't think it's the place
Probably
for
wouldn't
that.
sell well.
No, it's hard to dance to.
Hey,
it.
let's go to the Sundance Saloon and see some.
Right? But other than that, no, I can't really think of much I wouldn't do. I mean, we've had everything from reggae to there's a big rapper back in the 90s called the world's fastest rapper. We've had him twice. Twista was his name.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
He was there. It was pretty cool. We didn't know what to expect. He packed the place. And we had Pyroman 5000. Bret Michaels has been there. Kip Winger's
kid's
played
poison.
there a few times. I mean, we've everything.
That's great.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't do a lot of blues, and it's not because I don't like it, but for whatever reason, for years, I mean, Kevin, as a gentleman who's grown up in the area, you know that the stigma there is that's a country bar. Mm-hmm. Well, I never wanted to change that. I just wanted to expand it. So over the past 11 years, we've just slowly, meticulously let the public know, hey, yeah, this is a country rockin' saloon.
Yeah.
But the tagline is the saloon that rocks, because on given nights, at least once a week, sometimes two, it could be anything. It could be Billy Joel night, it could be Motown night, it could be blues night, it could be Metallica night. I mean,
that's
to me,
fantastic,
that's not,
yeah.
you know, so we try to honor all of it. I just can't stand the death metal where they growl and I.
Yeah, no, that stuff's kind of rough.
I understand there's a
Nerve-wracking.
place for that, so no disrespect to those artists. However, it's not a fit for me.
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah,
That's
and
all.
and that's the way it should be. So and then before we
Sorry.
before you came on, we were talking, and I love what you were doing today. You said like an all ages, little younger kids can learn how to do the country line. Is it line dancing? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's line dancing. Today we finished. Had quite a nice crowd. We just call it Family Country Dancing Day. And it's
Beautiful.
all
Fantastic.
ages,
Yeah,
because
beautiful.
it is a bar, right? So when show me a place in the middle of the week on a Wednesday night that has 200 people.
Right,
Sundance
right,
Saloon.
right.
So, but it's not the environment for teens or even children.
Yeah, right. So you do a
yeah,
family thing.
We started doing a family day on Sunday afternoons about once a month, and the word's gotten out. Apparently, they used to do it years and years ago. I had no idea. And I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And they
it's-
love it.
but yeah,
and they
it's
thank
great.
us for it. And
Yeah.
they're their phone rings off the hook. When's the next one? I'm like, just watch the website.
Yeah.
Watch the roadside marquee. It's
Because
up, you know.
your parents really want to do a thing where they can go to a bar, drink some drinks, and bring the kids so that they don't have to hire a babysitter,
yeah.
and there's something happening for them so they don't got to pay attention to them, and they can just, drink their cares away.
And line dancing to me is, seems a little silly for adults. When I see it, sometimes it looks so dorky and awkward.
Easy.
But that's fine. But that's fine. You got to learn how to do it.
No, I agree with you. Just take it easy.
Just take it easy. But kids love it. Kids would probably love it, right? Because it's something,
Especially
it's
the white
something
kids.
to do. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Put out a playground.
Have either of you ever done the electric slide?
Sir, yes, sir.
So that's a line dance.
For sure. No, I'm embarrassed that I've done
So
it.
you've done. I always say I don't line dance. Well, yeah, actually, I can do that one.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
never done the electric slide.
Oh,
so.
get out. You're
Oh,
lying.
come on.
You're
I'm
lying
not
like
even-
a rug.
I can't. I couldn't even tell you
You've
what
never
it
gone
is.
to a wedding?
No,
Every wedding
I've
you've
never
ever
been
gone
to a
to.
wedding.
Right, exactly.
No, I go to cool weddings.
Oh,
you go to the sappy
listen to-
weddings.
listen to
You go
this
the-
guy over here.
Where they're playing the put your first foot in and your left foot out. And all that kind
you
of
do
stuff.
the
You love
hokey
that
pokey
stuff.
and you turn yourself apart.
No, that line dance I have done.
That counts.
Also a line dance.
So before we go into some of the songs that you brought along, Bobby, let's tell everybody what is your website so they can go there. We'll do this. We'll do this a couple of times during the show. What is the website?
Website is theoriginalsundancesaloon.com.
The original SundanceSaloon.com.
It's a long one.
That's fine. That's where they find out everything that's going on there. They can
Yes, sir.
They can look at the menu and all that kind of stuff.
sir.
See what kind of drinks are being served.
Yep.
Just
And the nachos are fabulous, by the way.
everybody. Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
those were amazing.
Yes,
So for everybody that's listening, we've been there dozens of times.
In a row.
Always been a gas. In a row.
Right.
It's always been a gas over there. So
Every
if
time
you are,
we've been there.
you know what? If you don't know, it is funny. If you like people who live in the area, if you don't know of the Sundance Saloon, you've been living in a barrel. You got to get over there and do something.
And
have
to
a
this
couple
day,
of drinks. Have
and
some
to this
good
day,
food.
we hear it every week. Like, how long have you guys been here? We didn't even know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in Mundelein,
How
so
do you-
like.
Did
that
you know
has been
about
there-
it?
Well, I knew it existed.
Did you go there?
I did not till
You
we
didn't
started.
do. Where
like
did
in
you do the electric slide?
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't want to
You.
shut up.
You.
You shut up.
And probably because you thought, well, I don't want to go to a country bar.
Well, that may or may
And then
not
you
be
walked
true.
in and went,
What?
oh,
Right.
oh, wait a minute.
The pla-
That's what we're going for.
The place did that. I know that happened because that, like, especially back in the '90s and stuff. There was even wasn't there some weird thing where the guys that owned Sundance then took it and moved into like Waukegan or something like that, and they spent $1 million, and then it just was a complete flop.
So
Something like that.
It's my understanding at the location where I am, they used to just absolutely pack this joint with live country music
Right.
and country dancing.
Right.
Fridays, I don't know about Saturdays, but I know Fridays where they said you couldn't move in the place. So, great. And then there was some issue. I think the landlord thought he had sold the property to like a Walmart maybe or something at one point. And there was some big discrepancy. So the gentleman that owned it at the time, I'll leave his name out of it because I don't speak. I'm not trying to be negative, but
no. It's just it's a rough business, man.
He did. He made a move, and he moved out to an old, I believe it was an old Salvation Army building, if I'm not mistaken, out in Lakehurst, Waukegan-ish, right on the edge of Lakehurst.
Okay.
And the place was triple big. So I mean, imagine trying
triple the size.
You know how big my room is. This place was 3 times larger.
Oh man!
And it was very difficult to keep it full. So it's my understanding within a year or two into it, he sold it to somebody else or closed it and somebody else bought it. I don't really know the details.
Yeah.
I do know that until sometime in the past 6 months, the old sign that said Sundance Saloon out there was still on the roof.
Oh, no kidding.
And this has been years.
Right.
They
that was a long time ago.
finally took it down. And every now and then an Uber driver will take them out there. People will end up showing up in Mundelein pissed off, and I'm like,
what happened?
I look at him and I go, you don't know where Mundelein is?
Wow.
You know, I mean, I'm a Carmel boy, so I've known Mundelein for years.
Sure.
Not everybody does. I don't get it.
No, it's true. Well, let's go on to some of your music and why, and let's go very briefly. Tell us why you pick some of these songs. We everybody knows this. We have our guests always pick out songs that mean something to them, and it doesn't really even have to mean something as long as they like the song. Although so far, have we had anybody that go, no, I just like it?
No, because you know what? Music is universal.
I knew that.
Right.
I've been there.
As far as a tune pick, no, everybody's had a little bit of a story.
I've seen the brochure. It's really nice.
It is. That was a light one.
Thank you. Go. What were you saying, Bill?
I don't know. I forget now.
All right. So why? So all right. All right. Well, so let's go over the songs. This is great. I love this. The Eagles, Get Over It. This is one of my. You know, you talked to my wife Candace. This is one of her anthems too. Get over it. Get over it.
And I'd be willing to bet for the same reasons.
Yeah. We could go into the subtitle there. And
well,
then
she knows
Dreams,
Kevin. So.
Dreams.
The silence is so loud.
I know. That song would be like, get away from it.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know if anybody's written that song yet. And then Dreams from Van Halen. Is that because you had some dreams?
I had them.
You had dreams once, and then I bought a club.
Post tense.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but you know what? If you like what you do, does it really work?
Yeah.
I remind myself of that.
Well, let's play. Yeah, it's fantastic, and let's play these tunes. And when we come back, I want to hear about how you sort of the history of how you got into wanting to own a club and listen to live music. I don't know. It's going to be a long story. We'll try and shorten it because the show is only 4 hours.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the new show. The new show.
No.
2. We do 2 and then 2 and then
2?
yeah. It's
like Bob Eubanks or whatever. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
I don't remember that.
Never mind. You're not that old.
Because it was Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery. There you go. That's what I meant.
Thank you for cleaning that up, Bobby.
Here's the Eagles.
Fantastic.
Turn on the tube, what do
some Van Hagar right there.
I'm telling you, I mean, everybody hates me for this, but I loved Van Halen much more with Sammy Hagar.
Did you?
Sorry,
I do not hate you for that.
No, thank you. One guy.
I agree.
There's only one guy.
I'm
I love
huge.
Sammy
I'm a
Hagar.
huge Sammy Hagar fan.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Van Halen fan. I did not like those two pieces of bread being put together. As
Most
much.
people didn't.
Just me.
And I get it because the change is too much. But the first day that I saw Van Halen, loved the guitar player, could not stand the clown that was singing.
No, listen.
Couldn't do it. He was a clown.
David Lee Roth. Well, I think I've told you this story before. So here's a little tales from the road. A little bit. I went and saw Van Halen when David Lee Roth came back in when we'll say recently, but it was probably still 10, 12 years ago.
Right.
And dude, yeah, he did.
Couldn't do it
I want to
anymore.
argue with you so hard, but I went and saw that show, and I was like,
Bad.
it was really, really bad.
And
there was a point in the show where David Lee Roth had this huge, I don't know what the hell it was, pole thing up on stage, and he's whipping this whole thing around, and I'm sitting there going, what the hell is this?
Wow.
And I, in my head, being as I know a little bit about what happens on the inside of rehearsals and meetings and bands and stuff. Listen, this
You're
is what
trying
I
to
do.
imagine the rehearsal.
And I could hear it now where David Lee Roth is going to Eddie going, all right, this is the point. I'm going to come on stage and I'm going to bring this big thing and I'm going to do this. And I could just see Eddie holding his forehead and going, whatever, Dave. Whatever.
Do it, Dave. That's
whatever.
really great.
Just
That's a
fine.
great idea, Dave.
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
And have you seen a Sammy Hagar show lately? Guy is
man.
still.
Oh, yeah. He's svelte.
First of all, he doesn't even look like he's 74.
Yeah.
He
He's
looks
got
like
some
he's
good
still
tequila.
60. He does.
Like I said, I don't want to take anything away from Sammy Hagar. I love, Can't Drive 55, all of those
Yeah.
old Sammy Hagar tunes.
Green
I
Ain't
could
Me,
listen to that. Trans Am, he's got a really badass tune called Trans Am. We're probably going to play that now that I think about it.
Yeah, there you go. We
should do it.
Yeah.
It'd be-
Let's do it.
it's-
Did Bobby bring a song called? Did you bring a Sam?
He didn't.
Oh, yeah, he did. Right here. I see it right here. Get it quickly.
Yeah, right.
Quickly, get it.
Shut up. But anyway, so I
So
don't
we're
wanna-
talking to Bobby because we could go on and then Bobby would be like,
well,
"Where was my part of the
yeah,
show?"
no,
We're like,
no.
We don't know.
We're gonna rip on
This
Van
is
Halen.
exactly why we started this show. I mean,
Can we talk to Bob now? Bob's not here.
Bobby, I want to know why we got about 4 minutes before we have to take a break. I want to know why because you're. I mean, listen to me being a live musician. All the guys that are out there, and we've had some of them on this show. Bonnie over there from Broken Oar and all that's all they do is live music. They're all heroes to me because I couldn't do it, but I want to have a place that I can play, and this is what you do for all these musicians out there, and we'll talk about that later too, like maybe where
Yeah,
people
that might
can
be a bigger
people
answer
can
to the story
contact
than
you.
we can get in the next 3 minutes.
Well, I
but-
want to know very, very, very briefly, what is it that made you want to own a club, and that
Features.
specifically played live music? Did you grew up in a situation? Were you a musician ever?
Were you
in your
beaten
life?
as a child? That's
you
what he's really
tortured?
trying to
I attempted guitar as a high school student. Never very good. Believe it or not, I played tennis.
Oh.
No, I was a football player.
You see how I didn't believe that? I was like,
he got you. He got you.
Anybody who actually knows me would get that joke. So anyway, no aspirations to own a club. Had no idea. I did own a small bar in Southern Illinois at one point, and a convenience store gas station with Angie's folks.
Wow.
At the time when we were married. But no aspirations, no idea. I think I mentioned to you, my brother and I did it together.
Yes.
When we bought the business.
Right.
And the only reason that I'm involved is he asked me to.
Oh,
Wow.
I think he just wanted help. He got involved over there on the food side of things and saw potential. But at the time, in my humble opinion, it's where bands went to die. Really.
Tell us how you really feel.
It wasn't known
We
for
played
live
there then.
music anymore. It was
Oh.
Mavericks country dancing. They changed
Right.
the name to Loaded Buffalo. They tried to
Right.
They tried to do some things and really made some bad moves.
Yeah, they beat it up.
Yeah.
So you, but it sounds like you've been an entrepreneur for pretty
up
much
to
your
your
whole
knees
life.
in manure.
I have. I was in telecom for years.
Telecom?
I'm one of the reasons your cell phone works. People don't realize this, not to get off topic, but real quick, your cell phone is wireless to the tower, but all the towers are fiber back to the
All wired
same
together.
old original phone building. So,
Oh boy,
I did the deals
there's
that
a little thing. Yeah.
did the deal that sold the fiber for Verizon to all the towers in the country.
Wow. Okay.
So
All right.
that's why I get to run Sundance.
Was that your own business, or was that you were working for somebody at the time?
No. I worked for Comcast and AT&T
Oh, okay.
over
okay.
a 10-year span.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a very nice short story because it was there's really nothing behind it. It wasn't like you were trying to make a guy. You just did it because you've always been a businessman. You owned a couple other places. Your brother said, "Hey, you want to own this with me?" You're like, "Yeah, sounds good." I like that.
I think he got
I like
in over
that.
his head and he said, "Hey, big brother, you want to do this with me and make sure I get out of it?"
Wow. So you had to give up your tennis career.
No, that died in college. No, what was I doing when he made that call? I had a insurance brokerage when he made that call.
Wow.
that's a good thing to be in
And,
too.
That's another thing.
Yeah,
I was getting excited about the telecom and blues connection that we were going to try to make in the second hour, but now we've got that too.
Well, speaking of the second hour,
Yeah, we should get
now's a
to
good
it.
time to go into a break.
Let's do a little bitty break ski, and then we'll be back in
We'll play some more of
in
Bobby's
3 and
music.
4.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Woolery.
Right. All right. Stand by.
WRLR 98.3 FM LP, Round Lake Beach, Illinois.
No politics, no religion, no self-pity, no freaking race cards, no garbage, no crap, no blaming everybody else but yourself. Just keeping it real and staying crazy right here on It's All About Music, IAAM Radio.
Tune in Sunday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. for the Bus Stop Blues, your favorite stop along the route for blues music, interesting guests, and updates on the local music scene. Bus Stop Blues, 7 to 9 p.m. on 98.3 FM.
Looking for music lessons that truly inspire? At our Music Institute in Northfield, students don't just practice, they play. We offer piano, guitar, drums, voice, bands, and group classes for kids, teens, and adults of all levels, plus a professional recording studio on site. Our Music Institute, where music comes alive.
Learn to play today. Visit loveourmusic.com.
That's loveourmusic.com.
Hey everybody, it's Ray the Roadie.
And this is Hollywood Mike
with the Rock and Roll Chicago podcast, coming to you from the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66 in Joliet, Illinois.
where once a week we are interviewing local musicians and singer-songwriters, and the podcast itself covers a wide range of topics, including, but not limited to, the history of rock and roll in Chicago, the current state of the scene, and the challenges and opportunities facing musicians today.
So join us every Tuesday for a new exciting episode of the Rock and Roll Chicago podcast.
Welcome back to the second hour of the Bus Stop Blues. Strap on in as we head back into the station and see what bumps we cross with Road Bill and Kevin Purcell.
So yeah, well, that was a great story, Bobby. I love I love the fact that there was just no reason behind it. You were just there when your brother
You got
called,
absorbed into
and now the place is up and rocking, with all the different genres of music too. That's the fantastic thing. So, what has been what? So now you've owned it 11 years. Is there like a couple of what do you think is like a couple of like really standout memories, like a night when something was just crazy, or maybe You know, you had like so many people in there.
How many
or
topless
was there a
women
bar
were there?
fight or
Right.
something like that? Anything? Any memories like that? Any big?
You know what it evolved to for me is, so I've always loved music, right? I just, pretty much all I knew about music was that I loved it. So it was really easy for me to transition into a business where we book live music, although I had a lot to learn. I didn't know how to plug in a speaker or a guitar or mix or any of that stuff. And in 11 years, whether I wanted to learn it or not, you learn by osmosis. So
I know what you mean.
You know, you have no choice, right? If you want to get into it. So, for me, there isn't any just one moment that I can think of. What it became about is giving people a place to go for 3 or 4 hours and just get away from all the rest of the nonsense that goes on in their life, whatever that may be. It's different for everybody.
And
then
escape.
It's seeing a smile on their face.
Yeah.
You know, now obviously it's a business, so we got to make a buck. We do charge a cover. I believe in that. That's how you support a business, how you support a band. Nothing against the places that don't charge it, but I've been to those places, and there's a lot of hanger-arounders that really could give a shit what's going on at the business. They just don't have anywhere else to be, and I call those people liabilities. So it's just reality what it is. But just looking across a full room of people, seated, up and dancing, both, smiling, interacting with each other, enjoying the musicians, entertaining them, is rewarding for me. And then getting to make a buck doing it. Like nobody's getting rich, okay, myself included. But my bills are paid. There's a roof over my head. The business is still standing through what I call a scamdemic. I'm sorry if that's incorrect.
Yeah, no,
but that's how I feel. And we're still there. So I'm
Amazing.
very, very grateful every day.
Amazing. Yeah, no,
that's really how I feel.
That's
Ask
great.
anybody.
Good
So,
for you, man. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's good to talk to when you have a club owner that's a positive, has a positive attitude about things. Because some of them don't. Some of them are very they're overworked. They are, and I know it's a tough business, man. It's a tough business. That's why I feel for the guy that bought the building in Lakehurst and then had to sell it. I've heard that happen so many times we've played places. My God, they lasted a year and they had to sell. They just didn't know how to run. Even if they were doing real well, they still something was being mismanaged, and that happens everywhere too. We have a couple of friends down in down south, and they've had clubs and worked with clubs that were doing very, very well, but then they put cameras in and they saw people doing all kinds of stuff that made the business go out of business. So it is a really tough business to be in. And while we're talking about that, let's throw a little shout out for Ange there, because she's one of you were saying she's a hardworking lady and she does like she's working hard.
No, Angie is she is the heart and soul of Sundance. She truly is.
Love it.
I am the behind-the-scenes guy, and I walk around and shake the hands and meet the bands and organize and coordinate all that. But she is the customer-facing heart and soul of what we do.
And this is and I love these kinds of stories. If we can tell this, if you're okay with telling us one, because when you first got started, she was helping cook and everything. So she literally had another job. And she would quit that. She would when she was done with that job, she'd come over and start cooking on weekends or something like that, or all week.
Yeah, we needed a cook. She stepped in and helped. Did that for probably a year or two, and we just came to a situation where I needed to buy my brother out for different reasons. We're still buddies today, but a couple years in, we need to buy him out, and I got her more involved, and she's
working hard.
She is working hard, running a joint, and she is an owner.
Oh, okay.
100%.
All right, she's part owner. Okay,
yeah.
That is fantastic. Shout out to you, Ange. Her, making the, it takes a lot of people to make it takes a village to run a Sundance for sure.
I don't know if I could do it without her.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Yeah, no, I don't think you could. And especially if you're still playing tennis, there's no way. But okay, well that is fantastic. Let's hear some more of Bobby's songs here, because we've got a 3-block set here.
We do.
Tell us a little bit about why you love these songs so much. Hard to Say I'm Sorry from Chicago. What's going on with that, Bobby?
Huge fan of horn bands.
Oh, you're a horny guy.
Okay.
I get it.
Well, we better bring the night burners in there then.
Rock on.
All right.
Huge fan of horns.
All right. And then Santana winning. Well, that's just your anthem.
Amen.
Yeah, there
You
go.
nailed that.
Winning.
That's exactly right.
Tiger's blood. And
I've yet to hear a band reproduce it well.
We'll write that down,
You know
Kevin.
what? No, that's that guy is a
bitch.
great singer. That guy is a great singer. You can't. It's hard to find. Santana always got the greatest singers. Man.
Sure.
And then of course, Piano Man from Billy Joel. That's just a classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's play some songs from Bobby.
Done and done.
Bobby's songs.
Bobby's songs.
Everybody needs a little time away. I heard her say from each other. Even lovers need a holiday. Far away from each other. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from your body. Wouldn't wanna be swept away. Far away from the one that I love. Oh, now it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know. Hold me now. I really wanna tell you I'm sorry. I could never let you go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. You know, and one day I was one of life's losers, feeling my friends, my accusers, and in my head, I lost before I began. I had a dream, but it turned to dust, and what I thought was love, that must have been lust. I was living in style when the walls fell in. When I played my hand, I looked like a joker. Turn around, fate must have woke up, 'cause Lady Luck, she was waiting outside the door.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. Gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la la la, di-di-da. La la, di-di-da, da-da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la la la, di-di-da. La la, di-di-da, da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright.
Doesn't it just make you feel better?
That's a good song. That's
Yeah.
just a good song. But all of those were good songs. I love, you know what, Chicago is it's amazing how, like, this many years later, how you start seeing how underrated he was as a singer, how underrated he was as a guitar player. As a matter of fact, you know what I read just recently? Did you see this? Jimi Hendrix, when he was asked, well, who's your favorite guitar player? He said the guy, what was his name from the Chicago? Kath?
I don't know. You think I would know? I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Chicago, the lead guitar player, the guy who does that 25 or 624, I think it's Kath.
Yeah, yeah.
How do I not know that too? How
It's
could we not
embarrassing.
know that? It is embarrassing.
I mean, I've always
It's
been a
Kath.
fan of Chicago, but when this what's it, Chicago Tribute Anthology, the tribute to Chicago, plays for me quite frequently.
But Dan Peters is in
and,
that.
And when
right?
that,
Dan Peters is in
Dan
that.
Peters is in that, yeah, and he's
Our good friend.
and he does his little Dantana, medley. It's great.
Dantana.
It gives the guys a break, but the vibe on that outdoor stage out there with that music. I mean, we say CTA's coming, and they just they're there because that music. I guess everybody relates to Chicago. So,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
ages, 20s to 70s,
25,
80s.
624.
Well, crazy.
I don't know what I just did
That's
there.
good. That's good, though. Kind of clever.
Yeah,
Kind of clever. We'll give you that one.
Yeah, it's the horns. For me, it's the horns.
Yes.
I love the horn section.
No, that is cool. And yeah, Chicago's always been cool. There was a couple of songs they did that were a little bit sappy, but you can't.
Yeah.
They were just so awesome. It doesn't matter.
They were selling records.
Yeah.
I guess.
They were
Sappy
selling.
sells.
They were selling
Sappy
seats.
sells.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried to get sappier. I just when you're cool as I am, it's hard to it's the sap. Yeah. For those people, the people in Musicland can't see right away. I could see by the look on his face that he was going for the sound effects. You got that.
Goes on and on.
Oh,
like
here
this
we
for a
go.
minute.
So you know what? So you were just telling me a great story though, because we're all fans of Billy Joel, and I didn't even know that Billy Joel he's having some health issues, and so had to stop touring. But you tried to you wanted to see him. And so, what was that story? You wanted to see him where? In New York? You were going to see him in New York? Where were you going to see him?
Angie bought me tickets, I think, for Christmas one year.
And it was your only. It was going to be your first time you were going to see Billy Joel.
Yeah, I mean, he used to do the face-to-face shows with Elton John. Well, Angie and I got out to an Elton show. Oh my God, amazing. But so I never didn't get to see the face-to-face thing. But she bought 2 tickets for us to go see Billy Joel. And then here comes this freaking thing called COVID. Yeah, shut it all down, and
man, that's
they rescheduled
brutal.
to the next year, and then it still wasn't resolved, so they rescheduled, and I'm like, enough. I got my refund, and I think I bought a tool bench. I don't know.
You know what? That
stupid.
toolbox will always be that good memory, though.
Yeah,
you should just play. Put some Billy Joel CDs on and stare at that toolbox. That's all you can do. I did the same thing happened to me with the Monkees, even though it's a longer story, but it had to do with my son and everything. But we were supposed to go see the Monkees when there was still 3 of them left, and then COVID hit. They shut the whole thing down, and by the time COVID ended, 2 more of the Monkees had died, and Mickey was the only one left.
Yeah.
Mickey was just at the Arcada.
He was.
I missed him. I missed him
the day before you were there.
He was he was
at Display Theater too.
Afternoon.
Oh,
he was there. He was literally the band that had just left when we were.
Oh, so he opened for you.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks. I forgot about that. He was doing an afternoon show for the kids. So this is fantastic. Now, what is there? You're going to keep going with you. There's no plans to get out of anytime soon, like not within the next 6 months. So you're gonna. This is the thing you're doing for the now, and Sundance. Sundance is your thing, and you're going to keep on having live music. You're going to keep this thing going. Now tell me a little bit about, because I see that the way things have changed around. You have the big room out there. You have the big room, but there's also the small room with the small stage. Now, what is that for?
So that is
that's the Root Doctor stage.
My God. So when we took over, it was open Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and that's it. It was closed. All the rest.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
Currently, we're not open. We don't open till 6 o'clock at night, except for Sundays. We open at noon, and we're not open Monday or Tuesday at all. Ask any person in the business. It's the lowest volume days of the week, unless it's a holiday or something special.
Well, a lot of places are closed on Monday.
So we take a break, and of course, we're still there, cleaning it, fixing it, meeting vendors. We get all our supplies and whatever. So the little room, once we started doing Sundays outdoors, that season was coming. Our very first outdoor thing was during 2020. We did a makeshift thing in the employee parking lot. We put a little 12 by 12 stage out there, and bands loved it because nobody was doing music, right? So but we were.
Nice.
And we're like, we need to keep this going. So we just built that little 12 by 8 stage or whatever it is that you see in there, put a piece of carpet over it because it was outside.
Right.
And we're like, let's keep doing acoustic, solos, duos, trios in there. We've even had full bands in there. I mean, Pino and his full bands played.
Oh, okay.
Just on that little stage for...
Oh, fantastic. I didn't know that. All right.
Just and giggles on a Sunday afternoon. We did it. It was impromptu. Like, he was scheduled to just play with him and maybe Jonathan, the drummer. And the whole band showed up and jammed. It was cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've had the Mosquitoes in there, on that, cramming in that little, overflowing off that little stage. And it's just... And we do it for nothing,
Yeah, just for fun. That's
and we
great.
discount
the
cocktails and whatever are discounted. And
all right.
Just something to do on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
A few hours.
And so when do you do what? So when, to be clear, because this is what's interesting, is like it's funny, we're calling that it's the small room, And we're making it sound like it's a pretty big, small room. It's
Bigger
bigger than most of the
other clubs.
Yeah. So
it's a holding room on Saturday
Yeah.
night. We open at 6. Folks come out, want to have an early cocktail or burger or something while they're waiting for the bands that don't start till 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that old room
All
opens
right.
first. Then those barn doors slide open, and that's where the admission's charged.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, everybody
That's
can
how
go in
that
there.
works for the
Then
live
they
music.
rush the stage.
Sweet. So when is that smaller room open for music? When do you do music there? Just Sundays?
Sunday afternoons when it's too cold to be outside.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know,
All
we're
right.
pretty much outside from Memorial Day through September, and then we move inside. We've got some requirement. We host Breast Fest, which is a huge breast cancer fundraiser.
That's one of my favorite days of
That's
the
what
year.
it's
now.
called. This year they're going to crest $1 million raised locally. This group of folks that do this, they're amazing.
Yeah.
And they're going to crest $1 million raised. I think this is the 13th or 14th year for it, but they always want the first Saturday of October. And we have to play. We have some parameters, some restrictions.
Everyone's
outside.
donating nipples and dimes.
Well, and and I was going to say that what could be better than reaching your crest at Breastfest?
There you
Well,
go.
I mean, the weather gets questionable at night in October, so
Right.
we just go
Sure.
inside in October because we can.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hey,
That's
But
what's
the indoor thing is Sunday for music, and then we do a music bingo on Thursday night in there. People love it.
Music bingo.
It's free to play.
That is
I think
fantastic.
the jackpot's at like $1,800 right now if you win.
What's that
Whoa.
website again? What's that website
Yeah, let's
again?
get everybody music bingo for
Music-
on Thursday nights. We
Single
might have to
music
come.
bingo.
We might have to come out there and do one of that.
It's fun,
Yeah.
you know. I think the beers are $4, but they're tall boys. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The original SundanceSaloon.com. If you are so inclined to check it out, I think you'll be happy that you did.
Yeah, that's fantastic. There's
Beautiful.
always something going on over at the Sundance Saloon.
We try.
That's a beautiful thing. Now let me ask you this: so to go on with a little bit more because we talked about so many things during the break. As a matter of fact, we talked about more things during the break than we do while we're live.
It's
on
kind
the
of a shame.
It's weird. It's weird. But so the history, a little bit more on the history of that building. Because you were telling me before, I don't think we did this live on air, that was the place where a lot of up-and-coming country artists. Place used to be packed to the gills with these country artists, and you named a bunch of them that are now huge stars. And so what years were those? That 80s? Would that have been the 80s or 90s?
80s, 90s, into the early 2000s before Sundance left Mundelein and went out to
Lakehurst.
Lakehurst, yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
you're so and you were saying names like Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert and who else?
My
Who
gosh,
else?
Rascal Flatts, Gary
Oh,
Allen.
man.
I mean, it's just the list. Dirks Bentley.
He played there?
They've all.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't want to
Wow.
say all of them, but 90% of them.
A lot of them did.
Right before they popped, played there. Yeah,
so
yeah.
that was the place to be. Because how many people can be in that room, in the big room? How many people can that hold?
Well, the way we've laid it out now is a little bit less, but I mean, obviously the square footage doesn't change. I think at the time they were packing 600-700 people, and that's
what I would have said. Now you can still fit a good 800,
it might be
800
even
people,
more.
800 people in there.
Might be more because we
Yeah.
built the stage and the wall. That used to be one big open room.
Right,
all
right,
country.
right.
And the stage used to be
Oh,
where
and that
the
would
DJ
have,
booth
of course, that would be 1,000 people if they were playing against the back wall where the small stage is. That'd be 1,000 people. That's almost the size of the Park West at that point.
It was significantly larger. Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. You could really do some. Well, you do anyway. You do great concerts in there anyway. I've been there for several. Do you have? By the way, my friend Pete Flynn was in the Tom Petty. We saw a Tom Petty thing there.
Petty Union.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They still come in.
Love them.
So yeah. All right.
Love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete Flynn's great. Mike Redman. My God.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
the best frontmen in the business.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Easy.
I said one of.
All right.
One of.
I'm kidding. So
silence got real
hey,
loud
what
again.
was what was the band that Mike Redman was in? It was pretty famous.
Off Broadway, I think.
Off Broadway.
Yeah.
Off Broadway. I love
Yeah,
those.
yeah. I
Those
don't
guys
think
were
they're
great.
together anymore.
No.
He's got the Redmans, and he does the Petty thing, and he does it well, man.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
sings just like Tom.
I
does.
call
He's
him.
amazing. He's
I call
amazing.
him Gordon Gecko. You ever spoken to him, Mike? He's got this voice where he says, "Greed is good." He's got a voice sounds just like Michael Douglas from Wall Street.
Nice.
I don't know if you get it.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh,
But that,
yeah, blows me
hey,
away.
listen, the voices are everything. We've had Derek Purcell, Derek.
Derek did his Van Morrison show for us.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That guy's, he did voiceovers and stuff, so he's got a whole bunch of different, voice characters and stuff. And I appreciate those guys because I can't do that stuff. I could probably do it if I really worked at it, but I have no plans to do that. I'm just going to keep
What plans do you have? Anyway.
Come on, sound effects. Wah, 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 wah.
I think Kevin needs to get on the Sundance schedule again. That's
it's kind of the reason we cornered you here, but let's keep
leaving.
that for later.
You're not leaving. You're not leaving. All right, should we do? Let's do some because we'll forget. We'll forget.
We're cruising right along.
What are some of since you've got
we
all
some
these
real humdingers in the next set?
Hey, yeah, it looks like it. Are Howard and the White Boys still together? They still come and do shows there? No. Why is that funny?
Are you serious?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, they've never been in the building.
Yeah, you just like their song.
I love the song, and do you know Mitch the Lip?
Yes.
Do we? He's in our band.
Mitch the Lip. He's great. Well, the horn players are so incestuous I can't keep track.
Yeah, they're very.
That's very cool. So Mitch the Lip in the Side Hustle has played for me several times. Love him.
Yeah.
And they play Good Booty and Barbecue by Howard and the White Boys.
Right. Okay.
And I'm like, that is the anthem at Sundance.
Well, when you picked this song, I was like, that's the only song I've ever heard. It's Mitch the Lip song.
Oh, you thought it was there?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Howard and the White Boys? Or are they still? They were competitors of ours for decades.
I don't
know if they're still together.
I don't.
All right. Well, we don't have to
I
worry
probably
about
should
that.
reach out and find out.
Nah, hey, listen.
If only there was some sort of portal of information where you
someplace you could go
ask a question.
If there was going to be something like that, they should probably call it Google. I think that's a good name
you'd be able to get a Google of answers.
Howard should call Mitch and say, "Hey, thanks for turning that dude onto my tune."
How about it?
Yeah.
How about
because we're known for our barbecue over there. I smoked the brisket and the pork myself out back.
I put it in my face. I can guarantee that.
So that's why Good Booty and Barbecue fits, because if you come out and have good times, certainly you can get some good booty.
Yeah.
But then have a good barbecue. What else is there?
Yeah.
Let me write that down. How do you spell booty?
Yeah. Plus you have the line dancing there, so a lot of cowboy boots. So that's for the family side of the show. That's for the family side. That's what he meant by booties.
Right. That's
what you're going to be wearing.
Oh, yeah. No, okay.
Perhaps.
FCC will not be calling us.
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Well,
you can't swear.
No, that's okay.
Maybe.
No. We don't admit to anything.
You said something like, I think you said ship. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah. Ship of
You said
fools.
people don't give a ship.
All right. That's what.
All right. That is fantastic, though. I did not know that either. So that's another thing for the people out there in Music Land should know. You do your own barbecue over there. You do all the cooking of that stuff.
I personally do it. Yes.
Do you, is that just on a special day? You're talking about anything that's on the menu. This barbecue is all.
Yeah, subject to availability, but I mean you can. You guys were talking about the nachos earlier,
I was going to say, can I mention the nachos yet again?
Yes, you can.
The reason that's important is we hand shred the pork and brisket, and you can have it on the nachos.
I know. Oh, that's what I was.
Okay,
yes.
got it.
That's what I had.
That's the only reason why the nachos, for me anyway. We put that.
All right, you know what we got to do? Let's get
on there.
All right, this is what we have to do. Let's get a bunch of Nightburners, Blessed Stop Blues fans, Root Doctors fan, whatever. Let's get a bunch of them and go over there and have
Grosso
some
Revival
of this brisket.
fans too?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
fine.
Yeah.
As long as you include them.
Yeah. Get whoever wants to come. Let's go over there and do I'll let you know. We'll get a good bunch of people over there to do a barbecue thing.
We'll get some good booty and barbecue.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be wearing my booties.
Rock on, and then they can pour us drinks and we can live life by the drop.
Or just get Mitch to come play.
Well, he's too expensive.
By himself?
No, the band.
I was just going to say, no, I thought a solo guy.
Oh, they're fantastic. I love them.
No, Mitch blows.
Hi-yo!
Hey, he used that one on me.
There's not. I'll tell you what, though. I've been up and down the dial here on bands. There's not a better dude. Mitch is just classic.
Mitch is a good dude.
And he's.
But as long as we're on,
been on this show twice.
Yeah, he's great. But as long as we're on that sappy stuff, I'm glad we did this too, because you know what we need. Because this is why we decided to start having some of the club owners on here.
Sure.
Because club owners can be weird. There's some out. I mean, I've been dealing
Present
with
company included.
Yeah, I've been.
I am very weird.
I have been. We've been dealing with club owners for a lot of years. I've had a lot of fights, a lot of things, a lot of places where I will not be invited back because I called somebody out on some BS.
Right.
But
flipped a table once.
But that's why. I did, didn't I?
Yes.
That's why we love the Sundance Saloon, because you're a cool club owner. You and Ange, Cool
you.
people, very
Thank you.
cool, and that's
and
very
the venue's
important.
great. I mean,
the
it's
venue's
set up-
great.
It has that old kind of like feel to it, but it's been decorated really cool. It's got like the little stands that look like you could roll your horse up to. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. Yeah. So
The corrals.
Yeah, there you go. That's
People
the word
like
I'm
the
saying.
corrals.
Yeah.
Even for the rock shows, they're like,
Sure.
yeah, it's like our own little private space. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
right. You can buy that.
No, it's excellent.
And the dance floor's fabulous. It's big. You
at
know?
the rock and roll thing, we chased a bunch of people out of one of those and took it over, which can happen. I mean, it can happen. All right, tell us. Let's go. Here we're gonna play some more music.
Yeah.
We're out of time here because we do that a lot.
We're doing better than you might think.
We're doing better than usual.
Sure, than usual.
All right, let's do Good Booty and Barbecue from Howard and the White Boys, and then Life by the Drop by Stevie Ray Vaughan, which we don't even have to explain that. That's just we've all been through that. I'm still going through it. Still going through it. All right.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Some folks like steak and potatoes, and others like lettuce and tomatoes. When I go home, my baby, she knows just what to do. She gives me good booty and barbecue. Good booty and barbecue. Come on. Good booty and barbecue. Say. Good booty and barbecue. Hey, hey, yeah. Good booty and barbecue. Some folks like salad and green leafy things, but I'll go around the corner for some real good chicken wings. When I go down near my baby, she knows just what to do. She gives me good booty and barbecue. Good booty and barbecue. Come on. Good booty and barbecue. Say. Good booty and barbecue. Hey, hey, yeah. Good booty and barbecue. Some folks like expensive dinners from the sea, but I'll go down to the club because that's where the party's gonna be. When I go down there, my baby, she knows just what to do. She gives me good booty and barbecue. Ah! Good booty and barbecue. Come on. Good booty and barbecue. Say. Good booty and barbecue. Hey, hey, the road, we started over again. You're living our dreams, oh, you on top. My mind is aching, Lord, it won't stop. That's how it's happened, living life by the drop. Up and down that road in our worn-out shoes, talking about good things and singing the blues. You went your way and I stayed behind. We both knew it was just a matter of time. Living our dreams, oh, you on top. My mind is aching, Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. No waste of time, we're alive today. Turning up the past, there's no easier way. Time's been between us, a means to an end. God, it's good to be here walking together, my friend. Living a dream. My mind stopped aching. That's how it happened, living life by the drop. That's how it happened, living life by the drop. That's how it happened, living life by the drop.
All right.
There's Stevie. That's a short Stevie.
I just wanted to mention that's a great song, but it was written by his friend Doyle Bramall.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
And Doyle Bramall, obviously his son is Doyle Bramall II, who's the guitar player for the Archangels,
right?
And has gone on to do a ton of stuff. He's amazing. Look up Doyle Bramall II, everybody. But anyway, Doyle Bramall Sr. wrote a bunch of songs with Stevie Ray, Change It, a couple other ones. But Life by the Drop is just a Doyle Bramall. But those guys went through the stuff. They went through it together. The whole unfortunate drinking thing, which I'm going through right now.
Okay.
What?
No, you're going through the fortunate drinking.
Yeah, no, the fortunate drinking.
Right.
Yes,
you're going quite to the unfortunate part. Hey, coming up on this show in the near future. First and foremost, I want to tell everybody this week, starting Tuesday, we're going to have this show is going to be on 3 times a week. We're going to have a music show on Tuesday that'll be on the radio on WRLR 98.3 on your FM dial, and then we'll have it posted as a podcast. Yeah, I read it off the wall. And then
I don't see RLR anywhere.
Well, it'll be put up as a podcast the following day. So you'll get it on a podcast version on Wednesday, and then we're going to do a history of the blues on Thursday, and then podcast that on
Tuesday
Friday.
and Thursday.
Tuesday,
now?
Thursday, and Sunday.
Am I invited to be on these shows?
Oh no, I've actually used AI to do everything for you. So don't worry about
all right.
it.
So that's why you had me speaking those words into the. Okay, I didn't know why he was doing that.
A couple, 2-3 paragraphs, and AI's got you down.
He kept going. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. No, just keep talking.
And then next week, Super Bowl, we're gonna have Pete Bauschke on. So I'm really curious to see how that goes. On February 15th, Keith Semple, who's played over at Sundance quite a few times. He was in the Wolfie Jam as well when we were there.
He was there last night.
He was.
Yeah.
How about
doing
that?
What?
Singing.
Simple band.
Oh, singing.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So
fantastic.
not but because he's a drummer too. I saw.
Yeah. No, he drummed at
we
the
learned
Wolfie.
that.
Yeah. No,
right?
but he did his Simple band.
No, he's very
Yeah.
talented. Very talented kid.
And then February 22nd, we're gonna have the Jim Belushi in
cool.
studio.
Jim
So that's gonna be
Belushi's
pretty
coming
cool.
in. Yeah.
And then we're gonna
Talk
follow
about
that.
his weed farm.
Yep. Marijuana. And then
Wouldn't
March.
you?
Mary Jo. Mary Jo.
I would.
March 1st, we're going to have Kevin Molesky back again promoting a show that
Oh,
he's doing.
Kev.
So,
Kev.
Yeah.
We welcome you back with open
Gonna
arms.
jam.
Don't ever do it again.
So, be paying attention. You're going to get Bus Stop Blues 3 days a week, and then we're going to have some cool guests upcoming, but not limited to everyone who I just mentioned.
Fantastic. Wow. Bus Stop Blues. That's
I know.
the way to do it.
It's where all the cool kids are coming now. We got Bob from Sundance. And you do have a competition now, Bob. Just so you know, we put this to all of the club owners that come on here. We're trying to balance to see who can get the most downloads for their particular episode. And you're up against some stiff competition in MSO.
Mm-hmm.
They seem like they're a little tiny place, but, man, they got a following. So just so you know, the pressure's on.
Yeah, tell all of your fans, every single one of them.
Both
Put it on
of
the
them.
website.
Both
Tell
of them.
everybody. Tell all your fans, both of them. No,
I posted it.
Nice.
We're not sure why it is because Bonnie's got a bunch too, and you'll get a bunch. But we wonder about it because Paul and Tammy. Have you ever been to MSO in Wakanda?
Never.
Very
Never
cool
heard of
place,
it.
and
Yeah.
you'd love Paul and Tammy. They're just like you, very cool people. And but I think when you're just
their whole building is smaller than that front section you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny.
Right.
Yeah, when you do a show there, you are literally playing in a place that's about 1/3 of the size of your small stage.
Yeah.
Where you're talking about, the people are crammed onto that stage. Oh, you should try and cram
you
in
didn't
the
see nothing.
But it's a
juke
beautiful
joint.
place. It's a juke joint. It's a beautiful place. It's a
What'd you call it? A juke?
A juke joint.
What's that mean?
Juke.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're juking, you get out there.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, juke joint.
Okay.
Yeah,
We did a whole thing on
Is
juke
it like
joints.
a
blues
bike-
history.
bike shop or something?
It is
Yeah,
also a
I've-
bike shop.
Main
I've
Street
heard-
Outfitters. Yeah,
I've heard
That's
of
their
it.
day job.
I've never been in there, but
yeah.
I've heard of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
bought
cool.
I bought a bike from there, and I have I have
a
more.
couple, didn't you?
No, just one. Well, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I have more fun. I have more fun on that bike. It's an e-bike, so it goes. I've had more.
because it goes for you.
I've had more.
sure,
Well,
it's
you
not a
pedal.
bike.
You pedal. You
That's-
pedal, but it helps
That's
you.
my kind of bike.
It's called a pedal assist. You know what? I have so much fun on that. I go out to preserves, and I got one of the ones with the thick tires, so I can take it anywhere.
Nice.
I've taken it to a few places where I shouldn't have tried, but it is awesome. I go out to play because it will. So you can pedal, and then sometimes you can use the throttle. Because of that, I have gone on trails where I wouldn't be able to walk 7 miles down this trail, but on a bike you can do it, and you get out to places that most people don't see. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that just love to walk, and they come back 7 hours later. Yeah, I walked 740 miles today. Whatever. Those people that like the dog park on 176 and Fairfield there.
Yeah.
You can really go far. That goes
It's a great
way
place.
back there.
Yeah.
And so you get to see things that are pretty cool, like you wouldn't see anyplace else. But anyway, they told. I don't know how they did it. If they just told, but just people just like them. And so because of that, they have had so many downloads. It's crazy. So you're probably going to have that.
Because
That
everybody
same thing
likes
is going to
you
happen
too, Bob.
Same
I
thing
don't
is going to
know.
happen. If you get
The reviews have been pretty
Everybody
good.
likes me. I'm
No.
not for everyone.
No, I guess I could see that.
I'm not.
Yeah, I kind of. I like you a little bit. Anyway, no,
Well, then that explains a lot.
Well, let's go because she just shrugs his shoulders. Shut up, that guy. Let's do though real quick. What's coming up at the
Coming up
Sundance?
at
Sounds like there's
Sundance
some
Saloon.
like there's some fun things going on there.
Yeah, Sundance is open Wednesday through Sunday. Every Wednesday night, rockin' biggest country night in Chicagoland, meaning country dancing night. We also do it on Fridays. Every Saturday is one of the genres we talked about. This Saturday, for instance, coming up is Hairbangers Ball. Opening for them is a Killer Who tribute band called Who's Who.
Wow.
Let's see.
And that you're saying that show is almost sold out.
It is almost
pretty close.
When I say sold out, I mean the reserved seating.
Right.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think
So
I've
there's
ever. I don't think I've ever capped a standing room only ticket. That's just dumb.
Oh,
So,
I see.
the place
I
is
see.
so big, like we just squeeze in
Right.
there.
There's
but,
plenty of time. Yeah, plenty of room. Plenty of room.
But it's not unusual for 300-400 people to be in there.
Yeah.
That's what we built it for.
That's what and that's when it's fun.
Valentine's Day, one of my favorite multi-piece
doggies.
bands. We did this thing with Brass from the Past. It's a
Jeff
dinner
Anthony.
and dancing night. Yeah, Brass from just 6-piece horn section, just blows me away. Multi-vocalist, like as you said, Jeff Anthony.
All right, we'll be
another-
there for that.
It's,
Will you?
It's cool.
Will you be my date on that? When is
Will
that?
you
Is that
be my
February? Is
Valentine?
that actually February 14th?
It's on the 14th.
It's on the
a Saturday.
14th. Okay.
Yeah, they booked that with me like a year ago. They called me and said, we want to do it there. I'm like, okay, let's do it. They play the patio outdoor. Just a great horn band vibe.
They're awesome. We
the hell
went
is
to
the
see
21st? Oh, Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer, the Rush,
okay.
Rush,
The Rush
Wolfie
tribute.
on the
Wolfie, the Rush
on the
tribute.
drums.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get Wolfie in this show too, so we might have to go
should.
there and
Yeah,
get a hold
yeah.
of him.
Yeah. I think opening for them is a killer newer Scorpions tribute called Big City Nights.
Wow.
And Tom
I dug
Sawyer.
Scorpion when I was
Scorpions
a
are all right.
little
Yeah,
lad.
I
we
know.
do everything. What's after? Oh no, hell, that's March.
March.
We can talk about March.
Yeah, March is up.
Tom Sawyer's in March.
Okay, Tom Sawyer, a Rush tribute. That's
Bella
awesome.
Kane, one of the biggest country bands.
Oh,
St. Patrick's Day weekend.
St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Bon Journey, the first weekend of March. Seventh Heaven, the end of February. I mean, it's
just keeps rolling
Modern Day
along.
Romeos. We're doing
fantastic.
my birthday bash with Modern Day Romeos and Beyond the Blonde. If you haven't seen Beyond the Blonde, they're amazing.
When's your birthday bash?
21st, February 21st.
February 21st. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
My birthday.
Don't we have somebody big coming right around then?
We
Jim.
know Jim.
Jim Belushi.
Big
Jim will be here.
Big Jim Belushi.
All right, he's going to be here on your birthday.
He's coming.
Let's
to
bring
town.
him over there.
He's coming to town literally to promote his farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be in Island Lake on that Saturday at one of the Emerald. I think it's called Emerald Dispensary in Island Lake.
Oh, okay.
He's going in because they carry his product, right?
I got you. That's
So
why,
he's
because
in
he
the
told
area.
us he had a gig.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, we were
that's
supposed to
it.
do a gig that night with him as well, but he was otherwise disposed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dispensaried.
Dispensary did.
I don't know how long he has to be there, but he should come over and play with you.
You know what? I think he would. We'd love to have him up and play, but I get it. He's doing his business and stuff, and because he had a TV show on, right?
Yeah.
See, you guys,
Growing
you know
Belushi.
what? Come on, would that not be a great TV show?
What?
All the crazy stuff that goes on at the Sundance?
You're talking about the Sundance.
Sundance TV show.
We've been told.
Can you imagine you running from the bar to the bathroom? That would be just a great.
Talk about The Office, but worse.
Yeah. No, it's the same kind of stuff. Oh, that's great. It's and how many staff do you have? That's a curious question. How many staff?
You know what? Our staff is not big by design.
Wow.
We have it
Good
set
idea.
up where we can run it with a minimal crew intentionally.
Cool.
We don't have a lot of problems in there, so we have security, myself included.
Yeah,
but it's,
well, no one's going to mess with you.
You know what happens, guys, is when you work a place for a decade or more, you get to know people, and people come and support you. They don't want to cause a problem in your place.
Humans are creatures of habit.
Does it happen? Sure. But it's few and far between.
Yeah.
And that's what I always have a couple of guys there for.
I mean, last time I was there a couple of times ago, and some guy was giving me stuff, so I beat the crap out of him, and I said, "Don't start troubling
that
Bobby's
was in the
place.
parking lot.
Don't start troubling Bobby's
and
place."
I probably didn't even know about it.
No, well,
you know
I
what?
mean,
The last issue we had was between two women. I'm like, come on, man, stop it.
Oh man, that's
go
fantastic.
Go outside and fight over your dude. You know?
Right.
Oh well, that's what happened with Lucille.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's
we're
I've
very
had,
blessed.
there's a lot of times when I've had a problem between two women. Go, knock it off, you.
Torn between two lovers.
Feel it like a fool. There you go. Beautiful.
Talking about feeling like a fool. Hey, we're here.
Are we? We're where? Oh, is it time? Oh,
It happened.
We're saying goodnight already?
I know.
Oh my God, I was just about to
I
ask
hate
him like
that part.
7 more questions.
Isn't it,
always
though?
happens. Well, this has been fantastic, though. So thank you very much, Bobby. Everybody, go to Sundance Saloon. There's so much going on there. You could almost just spend like months there.
Oh.
Well, except not Monday and Tuesday. You got to find someplace else to go. But you can wait out in the parking lot if you want.
Dave.
I just want to thank you both for having me. It's a pleasure, and
Hey, when does
enjoyable.
the summer music start outside?
Sundance Fest launches the outdoor patio every season, and it's Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend
Oh,
every year.
beautiful.
It'll be the 7th year for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. How
And
do we
you
how do
brought-
we get involved?
Yeah, you brought the
I want
Night
to play
Burner
harmonica
contracts, right?
with. I'll play harmonica. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I'll play harmonica with Mitch. Mitch will play the horn. I'll play the harmonica. Just the two of us.
Oh,
it'll be fantastic.
Yeah, a trumpet and harmonica band. That's gonna go great.
You don't know. He can play the bass. I'll play the.
We do need to have you out there. Maybe we'll get
Did that
Billy. We'll
suck?
get Billy and Wall of Denial out there first, and
Sure.
we'll put Kevin and the Night Burners on.
That way Billy
Absolutely.
doesn't have to break down his
Absolutely.
equipment.
Yeah. You know what?
Right.
I would love to do.
if he can do it,
Rock on, he can.
that's a lot.
I'm
Back to back.
I'm digging. Maybe soon doing something in the small room too on a Sunday. That's a nice thing to do as long as there's no football on, because he makes me miss all the football.
Yeah,
He
you
did.
had a
Oh,
week off
suddenly it's all
today.
my fault.
Well, you're the one who puts the show on. Now it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to miss football on those days too.
It's over.
Tuesdays.
Next week, and it's over for a while.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But I still.
It's all
I feel
lies.
it's all
It's a
lies.
tangled
It's a
web.
throne of lies.
Does anyone care? I don't know. I'm going to watch it probably.
I will watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl.
Don't you have any family?
Yeah, when I go to Super Bowl, it's not about the Super Bowl.
You want to know what's cool about owning a joint? When it's the Super Bowl, you can just close it. I want to watch the Super Bowl. I don't want to work.
So
we're closed next Sunday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be a thing that you would use as a
To bring people
watch
in?
the Super
They're
Bowl.
not a
that kind of
sports
stuff?
You know, I did it a couple of times. I put Downpour on free of charge. Before we put the game on that big wall.
Yeah.
You see, it's beautiful.
Right.
And like 20 people stayed for the game. They want to be home on their couch, man.
Yeah.
They came out for Downpour, rocked and rolled for 2 or 3 hours.
Wow, and then
they
went
got
home.
They got their rear end out of there by 5 o'clock. So they can turn the game on at 5:30 or whatever time. You know, the Super Bowl starts at 5 and goes to 11.
Right. So are we done? We got to cut it off, or how much time do we have?
No, we're done.
We were done.
Yeah,
All right.
one of these days. I'm just going to stop it and have you just continue talking. Everything else is
I was
closed
about
out.
to impart another story, but I could keep talking until 10. You know how this goes.
Like I don't know.
I said you know how this goes. All right. Thank
Well,
you
Bob,
so
I
much,
appreciate
Bobby. Yeah, appreciate it. Good night, everybody out there in music land. Sundance Saloon, baby. One of the better ones around here.
Yeah, and be watch their calendar because the Nightburners and or Rosehill Revival and or one of the other many bands
Projects,
that you hide your name into.
Yeah.
We'll be
there.
playing there.
Rock on.
And
Rock on.
Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, Bill. It's always fun.
Have a good night.
WRLR 98.3 FM LP, Round Lake Beach, Illinois.
The Bus Stop Blues with Kevin Purcell and Road Bill was recorded in studio at 98.3 The Life FM in Round Lake Beach, Illinois. Produced by Road Bill and provided in part by both Kevin Purcell and Road Bill. If you would like information on sponsoring this show, please contact us at thebusstopblues@gmail.com. And thanks again for listening.